TV series called 7th Street Theater.
It's different. It's not necessarily the
And providentially on.
Hi, this is Cheryl Wicker with Christian Movie Connect at the NRB Convention in Nashville. And we are with Tracy Trost, who is a filmmaker.
Extraordinaire.
A filmmaker extraordinaire.
Like the extraordinaire, it adds a little bit of flair to it, you know.
And let's see, you're a host as well, a podcast host.
I do a podcast called The Successful Life Mindset. It's kind of a podcast to help you explore your mind and the gifts that God has given you and the ability to build the world and the life that you want to build. And so, I have guests. I should have you as a guest on there, actually.
I would love to be.
You're that kind of person. You're that person who grabs onto something and makes it happen. And there are a lot of people, I think, if we want to get into this, but I think a lot of people are afraid. They let their fears control them more than their faith, okay? You're either running away from something or running towards something. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, which way am I going? I think you're the run toward something kind of person.
Oh,
right?
well, thank you. I actually am.
I want to know what's inside your mind.
I am that kind of person, to tell you the truth. And everything I've ever done in my life is something brand new.
It's
Nobody
scary,
trained me
right?
to do it.
Scary?
It is
It
scary.
scares you. It's okay to be scared sometimes in life.
Yeah, the scariest thing I ever did was when I got my first job as a news reporter.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to audition, never having studied it, never having done it myself ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I just about backed down. But if I had not done that, I would not be doing Christian Movie Connect now.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So,
This
yeah.
is a passion, right?
It is.
And that's something, too, we have to realize. You have passions for a reason. Again, I think that's what God gives us, right? And you have this passion in you, and it's beyond you sometimes, right? Because God puts these things in your heart, and it scares you because it's many times it's more than we can do on our own. If we could do it on our own, why would we need God in our life, honestly? So I think He puts these things in us. We go for them, but when you have that success, it's huge. And you got to be passionate about it. I mean, that's filmmaking for me. It's my passion.
Okay. Now, that's just extra.
Do you like that segue?
Yeah, no. That's our intro. Okay, so now let's talk about Tracy Trost, the filmmaker.
Let's talk about movies.
Yeah.
Well, recently we just finished a film. We shot it last year, right after NRB last year, called Letting Go. The working title's Letting Go. I think it's going to change. But got to do that with Liberty University, with the Zachy Gordon Film School, put together by Stephen Schultze, and Scotty Curley was the producer on that
We just
film.
talked to Scotty.
Yes. And do you say anything nice about me?
I don't think he's talked about you. No, he
didn't talk about me?
He did.
I'm not going to talk about Scotty then. No, Scotty's a great guy. The school, the whole organization there was amazing. The equipment, the students. We had about 32 students work on the film. We brought in about 8, I want to say professionals, but I think these students were as professional as our 8 professionals. And
Liberty students happen to be
that's right.
extremely first class.
I forgot who I was talking to.
A Liberty grad.
Liberty grads. Grads are kicked out. Did you graduate?
No, I
Do
graduated.
you have a diploma?
I have a diploma.
I want an insert shot of her diploma on this interview, or I won't believe it.
Yeah, it took me 7 years to get a diploma, but I
You got
did.
the 7-year plan, huh?
Yeah. Honor student.
Oh, there you go. So we shot the film last May and April. I believe it was March and April. Sorry, I'm good on my months. March and April. And it was a blast. We had a great time. I was actually at the school last week, and we've kind of got the picture to a lock. So I'm hoping in 2014 you guys will see the next Liberty / Tracy J. Trost film coming out.
Super.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and tell me a little bit about some of the other things that you do. You've got films that have been out there. I mean, some great films that I enjoy seeing. They've aired on television. They're on DVD. Which you're welcome to talk about if you want to, but I know you also have a short project you're working on.
Yeah, I like when I'm in between feature films, just to keep my skills honed. I like to keep doing things, and I really enjoy working with people who want to learn the industry. So, when was it? A few months back, we shot a film called Carry Me, and that's on my, it'd be on the YouTube site. If you went to Trost Moving Pictures, I'm sure you'll put a little thing there, right? A link to Carry Me next to your diploma.
Talk to our editor. He's behind the camera.
He'll take care of me. Ken always takes care of me.
Yeah.
So to keep my skills honed as a writer, as a producer, as a director, I like to do little short films, and these are really low budget. Usually no budget. But then we bring out pretty much almost all students. And the guys that are professionals do it for free. The equipment's free, and we do it just to keep the industry going in Tulsa. And I really enjoy these little short films. So I've done a couple of those in between features, working on writing a couple things right now, and looking for the next project. And I think so. Hey, if you're a company out there who wants to hire a really nice director, give me a call. But no, we're doing good.
Okay, good. Yeah, maybe I can get you on my next project.
There you go.
So.
There you go. Work for hire, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there'll be another one coming up this year. Probably one or two more films we'll get out this year. I'm just not sure which one it is yet.
So besides directing, you do like to write, and where do your stories come from?
Usually, if we're going into how I write a story or why I write a story, many times it's conversations. Somebody will ask a question like Christmas Snow. People think Christmas Snow is a story about a father reconciling with his daughter, though that happens. A daughter forgiving her father. But the way Christmas Snow came about was a question asked. If you stood before God, say you die, you go to heaven, and God says, I'm going to give you 5 days to go back and take care of your business, what would you do with those 5 days? And so for Sam, in Christmas Snow, people think it was to reconcile his daughter, but ultimately it was to reconcile the daughter and the mother. Because he thought, I made a mess out of their lives, I made a mess out of my life, but if I can at least leave this earth and have my wife, my ex-wife, and my daughter, their relationship put back together, then he feels like he leave it in a good way. So most of my stories come from questions, from conversations. It's like, what would that be like? How would somebody play this out? And then we start playing it out.
Okay, so maybe you do one about this former news reporter.
Liberty-ites.
Yeah.
She's in Louisiana. She comes with like this famous Sochi Olympics reporter. No?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Whatever works.
That's right. Okay. Well, Tracy, thank you so much for being with us.
And always a pleasure.
Yeah, we'll be looking for your film, Letting Go.
It might be Letting Go.
It might have another name.
I'd like to call it Every Day. That's the title I'm pushing for.
Okay.
So if you see one called Every Day.
How do people learn more about it and keep up with it?
Really easy. If you want to befriend me on Facebook, Tracy J. Trost, Trost, or go to Trost Moving Pictures. There you can link me, and I kind of keep people up on what's going on in my life and my career through Facebook. I hate to say it, but it's kind of the best way to do it.
Yeah, or you can listen to him on his podcast. I'm sure he'll talk about it there.
Podcast, thesuccessfullifemindset.com.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Christian Movie Connect. This is Cheryl Ariaz Wicker. Have a good day.